Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I am your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Happy Memorial Day. Yesterday, Monday. I hope everyone had fun. Most of us had the day off. We relaxed. Some of us went to the beach, saw the airplane show. That was nice. Well, this week is a very special week for me. I am going to talk about love, patience, and pills, the compassionate way to care for a sick pet. And we're headed into tough times, and I mean that in a good way. But why do I say we're heading into tough times? Because the economy is getting rough, and the tariffs are not going away. Um, we haven't. Some of us probably haven't felt the prices yet, but things are gonna go up. Especially when I say things, pet accessories, pet food, and medication. Pet medication. Yes, that's gonna be the topic for this entire week. Love, patience, and pills. The compassionate way to care for a sick pet. Pets get sick just like humans, right? Some pets have diabetes, some pets have high blood pressure, some pets need medication for many reasons. And obviously, you'll get professional uh, help in terms of a veterinary or a specialist. When I say your pet might need medication, it'll be prescribed and they will tell you what medication your pet needs. There's also over the counter medication, but it can get expensive. And this entire week, I'm going to show you how you can save money and especially how you can care and love for your pet. Before we start with love, patience, and pills, the compassionate way to care for a sick pet, let's say a few jokes, right? Let's see how funny I can get today. All right, obviously the theme of my pet jokes are going to be prescription pills for our pets, right? That's going to be the theme. Number one, the cat who knows what's in the pill pocket tried hiding her pill in a chicken flavored pill pocket. She licked around it with surgical precision and spit the pill on the floor, still dry, then looked at me like, "Nice try, Dr. Doolittle." She's now demanding I wrapped her meds in wild caught tuna or prepare for legal action. I thought that was funny, no? Number two, the dog who needs a treat after every pill. Gave him one antibiotic, he swallowed it, then sat down, stared at me, didn't move until I handed over a treat. Not just any treat, a liver chew. He's turned basic healthcare into a hostage negotiation. The rabbit who faked a swallow administered her liquid medicine with a tiny syringe. She licked it, blinked sweetly, and then launched it across the room like a magician with a disappearing act. She's fine, but I now need therapy. The parrot who learned the word no tried giving him a daily vitamin drop. Now, every time I walk in with the bottle, he yells, "No, no, no." He's not sick. He's dramatic. Pretty sure he's planning a tell all podcast called Beat and Betrayed. The hamster who only accepts medication if it's infused mixed his crushed meds with banana baby food. He sniffed it, licked once, and turned around like, "Where's the organic apple cinnamon blend? This isn't on brand." He hasn't taken his meds, but he is updating his Yelp review. Yelp review. The golden doodle who has pill PTSD. He took one bitter tablet once. Now he inspects every treat like a food critic on a crime show. He sniffs, turns it around, turns it over, walks away, comes back, then gives me side eye. It's not a pill anymore. It's a trust issue. The cat who requires a post pill apology managed to get her pill in with a stealthy swipe and tuna bribe. She ate it, then sat 5 feet away, stared into my soul, and knocked over a plant. That wasn't digestion, that was revenge. And that's all for the Pets Rule Show Animal Comedy segment. All right. Thank you for watching that. Love, patience, and pills, the compassionate way to care for a sick pet. Now, before I get started, I'm going to show you where you can now get prescription pills for your pets. Very easy. Follow me. I'm going to take you to hlcpets.com. On there, you get all the latest pet deals on everything from design clothing to you have Nam Nam, you have GPS trackers, everything you could think of. But I'm going to take you to Amazon Pets. Click on that. On there is going to take you here. What's new on Amazon? Introducing pet prescription. That's right. I don't think I'm sharing. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. Let's share my screen. So this is what's new on Amazon. Pet prescription medications. You can shop by category: dog prescription medication, cat medication, prescription pet food. How does it work? Contact your vet, confirm the recommended medication, add to cart. Hundreds of commonly prescribed pet medications are available. Enter your details, provide your pet and vet info at checkout. Shipped by VetSource. VetSource contacts your vet for approval and ships your order. Learn more, check out our pet prescription questions for more information. And the top pet prescription medications, again, you will find them all on the Amazon prescription. That's right, for your pet. Now, Amazon always had the largest over-the-counter medication for your pets. For example, fishes, hamster, gerbil, snakes, reptiles, horses, cats, dogs, about everything. Now they have prescription. And there's millions of Amazon members, so you can get a deal there. Not saying you can't get a deal anywhere else, but if you have that Amazon membership, why not take advantage, right? Why not take advantage? Okay. Let's get back to love, patience, and pill, the compassionate way to care for a sick pet. When your pet falls ill, your role as a pet parent shifts from everyday playmate to nurturing caregiver. It's a tender time that demands more than just treatment. It calls for love, patience, and compassion. In Love, Patience, and Pills, the compassionate way to care for a sick pet, we explore how to ease the stress of medicating your pet while deepening the bond you share. Now, if you missed my 1 minute video on deepening the bond with your pet, I did a 1 minute video with Charlie, my pet Yorkie dog. He's only about almost a year old, and very energetic. And I spent about a good minute. It was a little bit more, but and with I did one with my cat too, Bob. So you can see what spending time is with your pet and what's bonding, how important that is. But today we're going to talk about when you have a pet who needs extra love, extra care, and how do you do that? They require administration of their medication, and sometimes that can take a lot of patience on your part. And I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to do that well. You're going to be a veterinarian, honorary veterinarian by the time you're done watching today's show. Love, patience, and pills, the compassionate way to care for a sick pet. Why compassion matters during pet illness? Well, just like human adults, right? Think about our elderly mom or dad, and when they get elderly, we have to have more patience with them, right? Especially in helping them do the many things they did on their ordinary time every day, like doing laundry, maybe taking them out for the weekly food shopping, maybe taking them out for lunch and dinner, spending time with them, reminding them that you love them. Well, this is what we have to do with our pets. Pets are incredibly intuitive. They pick up on our stress, tone, and energy. When sick, they may feel vulnerable, anxious, or even fearful. That's why patience and empathy are just as important as the medication itself. Turning a potentially negative experience into a moment of comfort and trust can make a world of difference in your pet's recovery journey. I'm going to give you 5 tips, right? 5 heartfelt tips on how to make that journey lovely, enduring with patience and empathy and love. Number 1, establish a calm routine. Your pet thrives on routine. Try to administer medication at the same time each day in the same calm environment. Speak in soft tones and reward your pet afterward with gentle praise or a healthy treat. um you know, I love routine. I love following a routine, especially, for example, I got to show up to work every day. I like to drink my coffee beforehand. Gives me that extra boost of caffeine. It prepares me for anything that's going to happen, the inevitable, right? Whatever I'm not expecting is going to happen, I'm ready, because I have that extra caffeine boost that's going to have me like this, like energetic and ready. Well, think about your pet as a routine. You take them out to walk every day, almost at the same time, maybe 2 3 times a day, so he's ready to do his thing. When you take him out to walk, he's holding it, knowing that, wait a minute, I know that around this time I go out, so that's when I'm gonna pee or poop, right? Well, same thing. Like humans, pets like to be on a routine. For example, humans like to eat at a certain time every day, right? Well, pets want to be on a routine also. So establish a calm routine where that's the place where they're gonna expect you're going to administer the medication in that location, that spot, that place. Number 2, master the art of pill giving. Struggling with pills? Use pill pockets, mix with food, or consult your vet for flavored medications or liquid alternatives. Always ensure that the medication goes down fully to avoid partial dosing. Especially, for example, say a pet has diabetes, and you have to administer a shot maybe once or twice a day. It takes a lot. I'm gonna say it does take a lot, and I have students with diabetes, and they always checking. They have the modern ones where they don't get enough insulin. They have to program it and so forth, or give themselves a shot. So it takes a lot. So think about a pet as a baby, where they can't do it themselves, and that's where you come in as the adult, as the lovely pet parent, and you do it for them. So master the art of pill giving. Make sure that you do it with love, right? Empathy. Create a comfort zone, similar to number 1, right? Dedicate a quiet, cozy space for your pet to rest during recovery. Keep their favorite blanket, toys, and water close by to reduce stress and boost emotional security. Number 4, watch for behavioral cues. Not all pets express pain and discomfort the same way. Monitor changes in appetite, energy, and mood. These subtle signals can indicate progress or problems. Hopefully, it's progress because we want to get rid of the problems. That's something we want to get rid of. Number 5, celebrate the little wins. Every pill taken, every meal finished, every syringe diabetes shot given, every tail wag counts. Recognize these milestones and cherish the healing journey. It's a shared experience built on mutual trust. For pet owners managing chronic illnesses in their pets, if your pet has been diagnosed with a chronic condition, whether it's diabetes, arthritis, kidney disease, or epilepsy, you're not just managing temporary discomfort, you're entering into a long term caregiving role that requires consistency, emotional strength, and education. All right, here's how to stay strong and compassionate in the long run. And before we get to that, let's give you breaking pet news live. For breaking pet news live, let's go there. All right, breaking pet news live. We are going to talk about Amazon. That's right. I mentioned it a few minutes ago. Amazon and VetSource partnership. That is the third party that's going to deliver your prescription medication for your pets. Amazon is now offering pet prescription medications through VetSource, allowing for pet owners to order medications through Amazon checkout process. Pet owners will need to add their veterinarian's information and obtain their approval before placing an order. VetSource manages the dispensing and delivery of the medications. A wide variety of commonly prescribed medications, including flea and tick preventives, will be available. I mean, come on now. Amazon has everything, right? I have a Amazon membership, and a tip. I got mine when it first came out. When Amazon first came out, in sometime in the 90s, I don't know, 97, 98. Yep, I got my first membership. I thought it was cool. You know, you can order. I'm one of those that does not like to go out to malls and stuff. So I thought it was cool to just stay home and order and have it delivered at home. I just thought that was, you know, at that time it was probably radical, right? But it was cool, right? But I and now look at that. That's like everybody orders from online. But again, breaking pet news. Amazon VetSource partnership. VetSource is a third party that delivers your pet medication. Amazon now is offering pet prescription medications through VetSource, allowing pet owners to order medications through Amazon checkout process. Pet owners will need to add their veterinarian's information and obtain their approval before placing an order. VetSource manages the dispensing and delivery of the medication. A wide variety of commonly known everyday prescription medication, including flea and tick preventive, will be available through the Amazon checkout process. Wow, that's so cool, right? Amazon, pet prescription medication. They're doing it all. All right, love, patience, and pills, the compassionate way to care for a sick pet. And let me tell you, my heart goes out to all those pet parents who have sick pets, and they, you know, they're doing it, man. They're taking care of their pets and not giving up. They're going the extra mile and you know, administering that medication, right? They're doing it, and my heart goes out to you. All right, here's how to stay strong and compassionate in the long run, right? 5 tips for staying strong and compassionate in the long run. Build a reliable medication schedule. Chronic conditions often require daily or multiple times daily medications. Use digital reminders, medication charts, or pill organizers to stay on track. Amazon, that's what's next. You need to add that as part of your checkout process, some kind of digital reminder, medication chart, pill organizer, something that pet lovers can go on there and keep track. That would be lovely, you know? That will be lovely. Number 2, educate yourself and advocate. Understand the disease treatment options, side effects, and how to monitor symptoms. Don't be afraid to ask your vet questions or seek a second opinion if needed. Number 3, prioritize quality of life. Chronic illness doesn't mean your pet cannot live a happy life. Small adjustments like ramps for mobility issues or switching to specialized diets can make a big difference. Number 4, join a support community. You're not alone. Online forums, social media groups, and local support networks exist for pet parents facing the same struggles. Sharing experiences can ease the emotional burden and give you practical tips. Please, I've said it before. How do you get, pet deals and pet support? And when you're feeling down and out, you get that emotional support. Join a pet forum, whether it's your community, local pet forum. You go to the pet park, speak to other pet parents, ask what pet forums they're part of, and join them, Pet parents, more than one together, it's more powerful than just you on your own, especially through these, I say the next few couple of months, it's going to be tough times, we're still now at the beginning of the those tariff hikes and economy where things are not looking pretty good. A lot of companies are cutting back, and who suffers? Pet owners suffers, right? Because we can't feed ourselves. Well, how can we feed our pets? But that's where the pet community comes in and helps you out, right? So join a support pet community if you're not part of one yet. Remember, your care is their comfort. When your pet sees you approach with calm energy and love, even a routine pill becomes less scary. Your presence is their biggest source of healing and safety. I'm going to recap on the I gave you two tips of 5, right? And I'm going to recap on that. But before I do that, what time is it? It's time for Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. And yes, I gotta rewind this a little. Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. And okay, Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. My beef is with those pet parents who are not listening to what I'm saying. Please join a pet forum, pet community. These are tough times we're going through. Tariff hikes just began. We're going back and forth with China. We're going back and forth with the EU, European Union. And, listen, who suffers when it comes to this? Pet lovers, right? Because the pet accessories, pet food, pet treats, all this becomes more expensive. Pet medication, all this becomes more expensive. And it's hard, right? When you're a pet parent, you're on your own. So, please be a community. How do you be a community? Join pet forums, join pet communities where you can ask for help. You lose your job, somebody loses their job. We don't want pets to end up at the local animal rescue center because they're overcapacitated and it's no good for the pet. So before that comes to realization, let's join a pet community where we can ask for help. And these pet communities will tell you where you can pick up free pet food, free pet medication, and that's Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef for pet parents. All right. All right. Love, patience, and pill, the compassionate way to care for your sick pet. Let me do a quick recap, right? I gave you 5, that is 5 heartfelt tips for caring for your sick pet. I'm going to go through those 5. 1, establish a calm routine. 2, master the art of pill giving. 3, create a comfort zone. 4, watch for behavior cues. 5, celebrate the little wins, right? Now, here's how to stay strong and compassionate in the long run. 5 tips for that also. Build a reliable medication schedule. Number 2, educate yourself and advocate. Number 3, prioritize quality of life. Number 4, join a support community. And number 5, remember your care is their comfort. It's about that time, right? It's time for a pet deal. We're going to go to HLC Pets for that, right? We're going to go to HLC Pets. On there, we're going to find pet deals. Let's take you there. Last week, if you missed it, we went to Pet Treatery, Complete Treat Solutions. And I'm going to take you there so you can see. Time to shine, 20% off all omega-3 treats all May long. And they have everything you could think of. Bestsellers with Love and Fishes, premium hydrated sardines, Let's Hook Up, premium freeze-dried salmon, Yikes, Amici, and Scratchy, NutraBites and Skin Coat Dog biscuits, Paw Licking Good premium dehydrated chicken breasts, new products, premium dehydrated goat heart. I mean, this sounds so delicious, right? It's almost like eating a beef jerky. I think I did a show where the humanization of pet food. Humans can eat this too, for Christ's sakes. I mean, I'm reading this. Premium dehydrated turkey heart. I mean, I would eat that too. Premium dehydrated venison. Venison you can only get at a 5-star restaurant. Premium dehydrated salmon, blueberry cranberry. I love blueberry cranberry. I probably would eat that too also. You have monthly offers, 20% off omega-3 collection. They also have a loyalty program where you can sign up. I am loving it. Another one we did that this was last week's episodes, by the way. Raw Paws Pet Food, 10% off every order and everything you could think of, right? 1-pound rolls, 3-pound rolls, frozen patties, meaty bones, freeze-dried, ground meats, pet toppers, organs, bones and chews, cat chews, press horror, rawhide, bully, everything you could think of, ears, horns. I mean, listen. You have a dog, a cat, Raw Paw Pet Food, Pete Treatery. Go on there, hlcpets.com. But today, right now, we're talking about love, patience, and pills, the compassionate way to care for a sick pet. We're going to talk about that the entire week, right? Administering medication, prescription medication to your pet. And especially these hard times, things can get expensive. Today, we're talking about how Amazon now offers pet prescription, right? They always had over the counter, one of the largest, right? For cats, dogs, horses, fishes, reptiles. But now they offer prescription through a third-party vet source. And you can do the checkout process. All you need is your veterinarian information and put it on there. It gets approved on the checkout and you'll see it at your home, right? All right, quick takeaway. Caring for a sick pet isn't just about administering medicine. It's about showing up with love, patience, and the willingness to listen to their needs. Your gentle presence can be the most powerful part of the healing process, whether you're facing your first pet illness or you've been down this road before. This compassionate guide provides emotional and practical support for the days ahead. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Yesterday, Monday, was Memorial Day. I took the day off out of respect for those veterans and those serving now. You have my respect. Thank you for serving in the armed forces. Mr. Animal Lover, your host. Support the Pets Rule Show. Like and smash that subscribe button. Visit hocpets.com for pet deals. Pets Rule at hocpets.com. Send me your emails, question. Call me 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1-800-213-0988. You have questions, I have answers. I'm Mr. Fixer, Animal Lover. $1.99 per minute fee. And snap, share, win, enter your best pet pictures, videos for a chance to win cash prizes. Email your pictures, videos to PetsRule at hocpets.com. Thank you for watching today. This entire week, we're going to be talking about administering pet prescription, taking care of your pet during the bad times, right? All good times, but when I say bad time, during the sick time, right? So let me rephrase that. During their sick time, right? We don't give up on them during their sick time. We love them. We have patience, empathy, and they're still our pets, even though they might be a little bit sick, but let's show them love through that time. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. Tune in tomorrow, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Have a good night. Thank you for watching today.